Recording in progress. Why did it make like Lego pieces sounds? Wait, go back. It sounded like Lego pieces falling
Dude, it
on the
does. It
ground.
just falls apart. That's all it is. What is going on, losers? Welcome to Lost Losers Podcast. I am your host, Mr. John McQuett. Joining me once again this week, sitting beside me, my beautiful bride, the top of the show, Miss Andrew McQuett.
Hello.
And coming at you from Shithole, Kentucky, young James.
Yeah, what?
Poor James. I just shit on wherever you live. Before we get into this, if you're watching on Rumble or on YouTube or on Spotify, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. If you're listening on Spotify or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please hit that 5-star review for us. All of that wonderful jazz. If you want to be super cool, please go to Anchor and become a subscriber or a supporter of the show. 99 cents, that's all we're asking. Other than that, let's get into this wonderful week. How is everyone doing? If
Good.
you're just listening, the first video was a shotgun just falling apart the Lego pieces. By the way, it's fucking great. Go watch it. Anyways, sorry about that.
It sounded like it sounded like a sound effect from the Lego video games.
It does. It's great. It's fantastic.
I'm good. Things are good.
Good. I'm glad. Everyone's good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's healthy. Did everyone have a good time on Saturday? Or Sunday. Excuse me, Sunday.
I was like,
Yeah, Sunday. I've re-listened to the playlist like twice.
You've already listened to that playlist twice?
Yeah, like re-listen to it afterwards because it's a fucking good one.
Nice. That's awesome. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we do the LLP Sunday playlist every other Sunday. This past Sunday, February 6th, is the last one. The tweet is still pinned for the covers. It's a whole bunch of cover songs that we love and adore. Then we'll be doing another one on the 20th, and that one is movie soundtracks. It's our favorite songs from our favorite
John
movies.
especially loves the first song on this playlist.
On this past playlist?
Yeah.
You can take that song and shove it right up your fucking ass, young James. What do you think of that? Terrible fucking song. It's sacrilege. It goes against my religion.
either you're way too loud or
Probably a little bit of both. I can turn you down.
just a hair. And you're right next to me, so okay.
Better.
I think you
Yeah.
should turn
Better.
Andrea up a little bit also. Sorry, guys.
Turn me up.
Better.
Yeah, this should
Better?
be good.
All right, we in? We're all right. All right, we're getting into this. All right, are we in the pocket now? Are we good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. So where were we? Oh, this past Sunday. This playlist. Sunday, you guys liked it? You guys enjoy it?
Mhm.
Everyone's good? How's everyone's playlist coming along for the 20th?
I'll be honest with you, I have not started yet.
You have one song. I already put one song on there for you. I put the one that you're like, I don't know about it, but it's pretty long. I'm like, we don't care because I have one song that's like 2.5 minutes long.
Mm.
So it's big. We're not worried about song or how long length the song. But
I got one song so far.
cool.
So
Good.
I'll do my homework this
Dude.
weekend. I'll have it done.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's good. We're all good. We're all having fun. So get you guys loosed up before we get into the weird shit that happened to us. Let's do a couple rounds of pick your poison, shall we?
yeah.
All right. If you don't know what pick your poison is, a little fun little game that actually you can go buy anywhere that we found, and like would you rather? But this is like the adult version.
Not me. No.
No.
Not me.
Oh. Let's see. Is it young Donny? Because he doesn't know. Let's see. Is it Donny? Nope. He's sleeping.
Okay.
So that's where Donny's at. He's sleeping this week. Good communication part on his. Start calling him the J word. No, don't do that to him.
No.
Wouldn't
Down
it be-
you're like BFF.
I know, but it would be funny if I did.
No, it wouldn't.
That'd be a little funny.
No.
All right. All right. Pick your poison. Like, would you rather? Let's go with option number 1. Scrape the plaque off each player's tongue and use it in a salad dressing.
Oh, that's a no.
Have every dog you meet admittedly start humping your leg.
I'd rather have the dog hump my fucking leg all day, every day.
Yeah. I don't.
Nothing with your nasty
there's-
fucking
there's-
teeth is
I
going
don't-
to be in my goddamn
ah,
salad.
The plaque off of someone's tongue.
I'm gonna
Have
get in
you-
trouble for kicking a dog eventually.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather do that than have someone's nasty fucking tongue shit in
No,
my
because
salad.
It's
You
a
get a-
one-time thing, though.
Because I mean, I could go like this to the dog owner because I'm used to dogs humping. Like, hey man, grab your dog. All right, thanks. or I don't know. But man, the plaque. Have you seen the shit that comes off of some people's tongues? And I don't
It's
know
saying us three. It's saying us three.
I know,
That's
and I'm
what
looking at you, dirt boy. I don't know where your tongue's been.
I don't want that shit on my
Bro, like
salad.
peanut butter shakes is like how I start my day off. It's not that bad.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Hump my
I mean,
leg. Hump my
since
leg.
it's us three, I might do I see what you're saying.
Mm-mm.
I think it's a one-time thing. I'm not gonna get in trouble for kicking a dog. Because eventually I'm gonna be pissed off one day. I have to run errands. A fucking dog starts humping me and I kick it across a fucking grocery store.
So is this for, let's say, for how long that had to be?
That seems indefinite. It was like,
yeah, it doesn't say, it seems like it's indefinite. It doesn't say.
yeah, no, I'm doing the
I
tongue
think
plaque
might
the
do
one time.
thing. If it's just us, my mouth, my tongue's already been in your mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say that seems like an easier answer for you too.
Ugh, that's still no.
My tongue has already been in your mouth.
I'm not gonna scrape the shit off your fucking tongue and use it as salad dressing. That's disgusting.
You know what? And the salad that
I have 2 legs. If they want to hump on one apiece, that's fine.
So you'll
I'm gonna
stick
get
your tongue in
arrested
my mouth.
eventually for the dog one. So no.
I think you know what, young Jamie can. You know what? You switched me over, buddy. When I first read it, I was all about let the dog hump my leg. Now that I think about it, and it's just us three. And
yeah, that's what it said. It's just the players.
Yeah, it's just the players. Like it's just basically I'm just gonna have to make out with Jamie. I've already made out with you.
You have to use it as a salad dressing. You have to eat it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put boiled
Exactly. I
eggs
can
and
make
cheese.
something
Yeah,
out
but
of
I don't know
it.
how much. They didn't say how much I had to put in my salad as a salad dressing.
No,
use
you
that
have to
much-
put all of it in, but you can like mix it with other stuff.
I don't put that much salad dressing on my salad to begin with.
It'd just be like a really sour ranch.
I think young James. I'm on Jamie's
You
side
two
on this
can
one.
go whatever way you
All right.
want.
I just wanted Andrew's face from that.
I think you talked me into that. I'm pretty. You know what?
It would be basically like a blue cheese dressing.
All right. Let's do round 2.
Have crimes against you be considered legal and everyone knows it, or poop a little bit every time you sit down?
Listen.
What does the first one entail? What?
Have crimes against you be considered legal and everybody knows it?
I'm gonna let you know. Someone's gonna end up killing me pretty quickly.
I was about to say, you got a target on your back.
Yeah, I got a big one, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to just go with the pooping. I can wear depends. No one.
There's a handful of people I have to worry about also.
I'm going with poop in my pants a little bit every time I sit down.
I'm gonna go with crimes against me.
Why? So everyone can try to take you out?
Well, she's already a woman, so yeah.
Like, I don't have any known
What does
enemies
that mean? Oh, because yeah.
Yes, you can.
You know of.
that I know of. You know what? Fucking bring it on. I ain't. The poop thing? No, I'm good.
Yeah, I go commando and everything. Like, I can't.
Every time you sit down, like if I get up at work, and I go to sit back down, I'm gonna shit my
I hate like super like tight boxers and they were briefs and stuff. And so I would just have to like double up and it'd be irritating as fuck.
See, my problem is I couldn't fight back because if I punch someone, like someone's going to come up and try to attack me, they're going to be like, it was just John, but quit. It's okay. You know, I defend myself. They're going to be like, oh, you're going to jail. And then I'm going to end up in prison. And then everyone's like, oh, we do what we want to this guy. And then I'm in this in a downhill spiral. Let me just poop my pants a little bit and I'll be okay.
You are so loud today. I don't know what the problem is.
I'm loud every day. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay, well, you have fun shitting yourself.
You know,
I don't know if I can answer that one.
Yeah. You gotta pick.
I guess crimes is I'm just gonna hope the people that I've wronged have grown. Let's hope.
Better?
Yes.
Oh.
Now I just hear you next to me instead of through my ears.
Well, I don't know what happened there. So, all right. We're back in the pocket. Yeah, so you're going with crimes. You're going with crimes. I'm going with pooping myself.
I can't do the pooping. Yeah, no.
Nope.
Because I'm guessing it's either at least a shart or a little rabbit turd. And like, no, I'm not doing it. How fast would you get a yeast infection from that?
Pretty quick.
Dude, what's with the poop? Like, I got another poop question. Are all three of them have been poop questions? All right, let's go to round 3, and then we're moving on. Option number 1: write a death threat to the president and mail it to the White House with a return address.
With your return address.
With your return address.
So you're going to jail.
You're gonna go to jail. You can't be like, it was because it was a car. They dared me. Ha ha. Or get a minute heads up every time you have to poop.
A minute heads up?
Yeah.
I do the second one now. So I'm going with that one. I don't want to go to jail.
Like,
sometimes it's less than a minute.
Can we name
Just
like
saying.
which president?
Oh, I think I could. I almost. How much of my life have I spent where I couldn't do that?
Couldn't what?
Because if I'm out in the wild, I can. So that's fine.
If you're at home,
If I'm driving on like backwoods or anything, I can just pull over wherever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's only a few highways that I think if you had to get off of the highway, it would take you more than a minute to get somewhere to where you could poop.
Yep.
I think there's very few in the US.
You're pulling over. Like, you would have to have toilet paper on you at all times.
Again.
You know.
I think I could do that. I think I could do it.
I live with that.
So
I'm fine with pooping in public. I've wiped my ass with leaves. I've done all of it.
So my question is, can we name the president?
No.
Like, does it have to be the current president?
I would assume it has to be current.
Because can I go back in time?
No. What would it? Why?
Because I'm pretty
That
sure
person's not president at this time.
Well, hear me out. Because I'm pretty sure at the time, if you would have sent a threatening letter to the White House over, I'm not going to say his name, but 45, I'm pretty sure they'd just be like, and just throw it in the trash can.
It's just another one for the day.
You know, they're like, just add it to that pile. We'll get to it when we get to it. Now, if it's the current president, I think we would end up with a drone strike on our house. Like, all of a sudden, we just off the map.
So then you kill everybody in the house.
Yeah. So that's why. That's why I said if it was, if it was 45, it would. Just add it to the pile that we'll get to. They probably just burnt those when he left and went, not a problem no more. That's just a fine line, but I will probably just go with the minute to poop myself, just so Secret Service and YouTube doesn't pull this video.
Yeah, nowadays it's you and your entire family. Everyone's just gonna forget about you all of a sudden.
Yeah, like what happened to the nice Bequets? Their house used to be right there. It's just a hole.
You disappear now.
The pool in the backyard still there. It's just a hole where the house was.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying they're not exactly good at the drone strikes here lately. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Oh, my bad. Let's skip over that. Where are we at? Oh, podcasting. Yes. Hi. All right. Let's get into the weird shit that happened this week. I'll let you. Baby, why don't you kick that off for us? Because my wife is giving me the death eyes already. If you're looking.
I got some sad news, but I don't think I should share it just yet.
Don't share sad news. Is it bad
sad
news or good sad news? That doesn't make any sense at all. Can there be good sad news?
No.
Actually, yeah, I could see there be good sad news.
It can get us out of here quicker. So I mean,
go. Sorry,
but that's the only upside. But not much. tomorrow is my birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
Fucking 21.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. I got a 1.5-liter giant bottle of the Post Malone Mason #9 wine that I'm opening up at midnight.
Oh God.
And yeah, I don't know. There hasn't been too much. I've just been playing Pokemon. I don't know if I talked about the new Pokemon game last week, but if I did, my opinion has changed because it is pretty fucking boring and very. I mean, I'm saying this in the nicest way. I don't mean this to be bad. It's a super Japanesey game. Like just the starting stuff to like get everything, be able to do everything that you want to do and get into like meat and potatoes of the game takes like fucking 10 hours.
Ooh.
Like just like the starting tutorial stuff. And
like so is this like on your like for the
Switch.
What system? This is for the Switch?
Yeah, it's an open world RPG game, and you're taken back into time of the Sinnoh region, the 4th gen region. You're taken back into time to like the 1800s of like the real lifetime. And it's whenever humans and Pokemon are still wild to each other and before we tamed them. And so, yeah,
I'm guessing this was another white man thing, wasn't it? Fucking white people just fucking taking things over.
And so you're like you're like a 15-year-old that's taken back into time with your iPhone, and you're dropped into this like I think it's called
what is this Pokemon Wheel of Time?
Yeah, like Arceus, the god Pokemon, just throws you back into time and is just like, here, go have fun. And you just start
here's your iPhone. You can go record things and
yeah, it's ridiculous. You can take pictures with it and take it back to your camp, and they're just like, yeah, this is normal. And it's like, how would you explain this? I love that thought process of like, how would you explain video games to someone from the 1800s?
I have no
like
idea.
modern video games. How would you try to explain it to them?
To the 1800s?
I don't even know what TV is, so good luck with that.
Yeah,
like multiplayer video games where people are actively talking and everything. Trying to explain that to someone from the past would be hilarious.
You're out. So the game's boring, huh?
Game's pretty fucking boring. I'm still gonna play through all of it because it's Pokemon.
You kids and your fucking Pokemon, man. I just don't get it.
Carter and Maddie.
Carter, Maddie, James. You kids. I know there's like one kid I worked with at Home Depot when what was it? Actually, he wasn't even a kid. This was a grown ass man. He what was his name? I'm not even gonna name his name, but when that Pokemon Go came on out of the phone. Dude, he would disappear from the store, like run out back because he would get the notification there was like a Charizard or some shit like that in the back corner of the building. And he'd go running through. I'm like, the fuck's this dude running through receiving for? Running out the back door. And you're just like, what the fuck? And he was like,
Dad got into it for a while. Dad started modding it, and Dad got banned from from fucking Pokemon Go because he like traveled from the US to Australia in like 10 minutes to get a bunch of fucking experience.
Of course, your father. So, but you guys, like, I just don't get it. Like, it amazes me that people get so entranced with that.
Yeah, I mean, I have fucking Pokeballs on my arm.
Yeah, so. I know that, and it just cracks me up. Like, but to see this dude, it wasn't like this guy's older than me. Like, he was about your dad's age.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, he's a short dude, and he looks like the guy would go running after a Pokemon. Like, he would stop what he was doing. Like, he would be talking to a customer, and he'd look at his phone and go, "Oh shit, I'll be right back. I gotta go."
Yeah.
Like, what
that's fucking horrible.
Like, dude,
Pokemon Go is a weird one because so many people that weren't even interested in Pokemon got into it from that, and it was so fucking crazy to me.
The kids got us try to get us into it, like to go to the park and go running around, and I was just like, we went to the park like one time, walked around the park because we went, "This is fucking stupid." and just
in
deleted it.
California, if I had to like skate anywhere, like if I was traveling on skateboard, I would always play. Because like on bicycle, it counts you as going too fast and it counts it as dangerous. So it like
Oh my
locks
God.
the app down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but on skateboard, you're just slow enough that you're still able to play.
Nice.
What are you doing?
But yeah, not too much.
Just looking at a
I had
112.
some serious West Virginia fucking customers. Just like 2 teeth each a few times this week.
2 teeth between them.
Yeah, and they were just all brown and just spending money. And I was just like, why don't you spend money on yourself?
Hey, they were all what?
Brown.
Just their
the
teeth were just
Oh.
rotten.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it wasn't just like yellowed. It was like, no, they were rotting in their fucking head.
I thought you were talking. I was like,
And they're going to get
Dude.
gifts for their fucking girlfriend that they somehow have. It's so gross to me.
you know, it's probably their cousin. Take it easy. You know, they can only get so far out of the holler.
Slay them outsider eyes.
Those outsider eyes. Is that what you just said? That's awesome.
I fucking love that joke. Well, yeah, not too much this week. We talked a little bit on Sunday.
Good.
Didn't we talk like Friday or something?
Yeah, we talked about Friday. We talked a little bit on Friday.
Yeah, but you finally talked to my girlfriend for the first time.
Finally got to meet young Hannah.
Yeah.
Haven.
Why
do I want to say Hannah? I told her that the other day. I talked to her. I'm like, I'm going to call you Hannah. I'm going to fuck that up 18 times from Sunday. And she's like, it's not a you thing. It's a me thing. Don't take offense to it. And she was like, excuse me? I'm like, I'm bad with names. I'm going to screw your name up 30 times before I get it right. And I'm like, and I'm going to screw it up on the 31st time. And she's going to be like, I'm like, it's me. Don't take offense to it. She was like, okay. I don't think anybody's ever done that to me. I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. I'm like,
oh yeah, and we have a new cat that broke into our house and we kept.
So how did the cat get into the house? Did you let it in, or because you had this cat stalking
through the floor?
What? Okay.
So
hold on, time out. So let me give a real quick recap. You guys already have 3 cats, right? 2 cats, 3 cats.
Yeah, 3 cats. Yeah.
You guys had 3 cats. Your mom started sending me like Snapchat pictures of a cat that was like stalking around your house.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden on Friday, you're like, hey man, I gotta let you go. This cat's at the house. How did the cat come through the floor? Is it like a crawl space or something like that?
Yeah. Or so I don't think they grabbed him through the floor. I think they kind of got him outside and then grabbed him, or like got him into the garage and then he came inside. And then but he's been living under the house apparently for quite some time.
Oh wow.
And there's holes in the floor because it's an old ass fucking house and the floor has started to sink down. So the walls have stayed at the same height, but the floor has sunken down. So you can see under the wall and some wood has fallen down at those parts. And so he was just kind of like staring up through one of the holes and just stalking us behind the couch.
That's not fucking creepy at all. That's weird.
Interesting.
That's a little creepy, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is super creepy. Well, that's a creepy cat. Cats are creepy in general.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I found
his name is Gary Bruce Cringer.
What'd you name him?
Gary Bruce Cringer.
Gary Bruce Cringer.
Yeah.
Why did
because
you name him
mom was saying Cringer because dad likes the name from He-Man and stuff. I think Allison was saying Bruce because he has like a black top of his face, so it looks like he has a Batman mask on, and then his voice sounds like Gary from SpongeBob. So we just combined all of them. So he's a man with a full legal name, Gary Bruce Cringer.
Interesting.
Now he just needs a social security card and he can vote.
And he fucking talks. He says hello to you.
That's so weird.
I haven't been able to get it on video yet, but at some point I'll send it to you too. It is creepy.
All cats are creepy. So.
And he's like fucking 20 pounds. He's giant.
Jesus Christ. That's a big piece. That's a big. Yep. I'm gonna skip.
He's got muscle on his head.
Dude, he's been a wild cat, man. He's been out there.
He is thick.
He's been out there hustling. He's been eating your mice the whole 9 yards, dude. He's been a good cat. So, baby, what you got? Anything?
I haven't had anything fancy or exciting this week.
Nothing. We've been snowed in. We were snowed in for half the week.
Yep. Work from home, snowed in.
Oh, yeah.
Finally got out, watched for my best friend's birthday, went and got ice cream, watched her get her lip pierced. So,
you know, yeah. You want to get the
elaborate, or whatever
Labre.
Right here.
Labre,
that pierced right there.
How did the flamethrower go?
It worked pretty well, actually.
So I was getting into that. So we got what? We got about about a quarter to a half inch of ice, and then we ended up with 8 inches of snow here last week. And
all right, that's pretty fucking decent.
That's a pretty significant little snowfall here.
Yeah, that's actually worthy of shutting some stuff down. That's not fucking like Nashville.
Yeah. So I hate ice. I hate the ice part. I hate trying to break that up and trying to shovel snow off of that. And my wife's like,
even if you salt it, it just turns into chunks.
It's just a nightmare. And my wife was like, go buy a snowblower so it will break it up and get rid of it for you. And I went, all right.
I told you.
But what's cheaper?
And I went, so I'm walking through and went, so I found a flamethrower. And she was like, okay. And I went, all right, I'm going to go this route. So I spent $50 on a flamethrower and a bag of salt, spent $60 because the only snowblower they had left at Home Depot was $500. And I was like, no, not doing that. So I was like, not doing that. So it iced, and right before I went to bed, we had like a down period on that night. And I went out there with the flamethrower attached to the propane tank, and my youngest son behind me throwing salt, because as soon as the ice melted, he was throwing salt so it wouldn't refreeze.
Yeah.
And
it worked well.
It worked great. Dude, I woke up and all I had was snow on my driveway. Like, I went out and shoveled my driveway and it was just snow. And my neighbor went, should have taken you up on that offer. Like, yep. And while we're out there, Carter goes, we look fucking stupid. He goes, this is fucking ridiculous.
That's what I was saying.
Carter goes, this is fucking stupid. As I'm doing it, I turn around and look at him like, hey. He goes, what? I'm like, it's only stupid if it doesn't work. Carter,
it's only stupid if our boots melt to the concrete.
Carter goes, you're not going to get the concrete that hot, big guy. You know, it's like spray paint. You don't sit there and spray paint in one spot, do you? No, you know, it's like spray paint, baby. You just, Carter throwing salt. The fucking plow truck fucking went by, and he stopped and went, oh, you're fucking brilliant. He goes, bravo, man. The next day, I fucking shovel the driveway, like after it stopped snowing, shovel the driveway, go out and blowtorch a little bit of ice that's left, throw salt on it. I was done with my driveway in all of, 10 minutes, if that.
Something like that.
Help my neighbor fucking shovel and fucking salt his driveway real quick. And here's the best part. So I got a bad back. Let me tell you how, like, my neighborhood, how great our neighborhood is. I'm out there with a blowtorching my driveway, the ice. No neighbors say anything.
Wanted someone to post a video.
Oh, dude, nothing. The next day, as it's snowing, I had to go out there periodically and fucking shovel the driveway because I got a bad back. So every 2 inches, I try to go out there and shovel the driveway.
Yeah.
So I don't, there's probably about 6 inches on the ground at this time. And this dude it had Florida plates, come to find out it was a rental car. And his car was probably about that big.
It was like a Prius or something.
It was like a Prius or some shit.
Something along that same kind.
You've been in our subdivision.
Yeah.
Trying to get up the hill. I am shoveling my driveway. I'm shoveling this driveway.
Oh no!
This dude is
there
trying
people
to
parked? Is there people
No.
parked on the
No.
road? Okay.
He's trying to get up the fucking hill. Can't do it. Gets to a certain spot, stops. Tries to go the other way. Can't get up that hill. Turns around. Finally gets back in front of our house. Tries to go up the other road. Can't get up that hill. We live in a hollow.
You're
like
down in the fucking
like in a
bowl.
hill. So I walk up and I see the Florida plate. I tap on his window. I'm like, hey man, first time in the snow? He goes, no, this is a rental. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, put it in low gear. He goes, it's an automatic. I went,
God damn it.
I went, what? I went,
okay, he is yelling.
Hold on, I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is before I start yelling at the guy, and this is how savage my neighborhood is. First of all, don't say shit about me blowtorching my driveway. They're just like, we're just gonna ignore that. This dude trying to get up out of this fucking subdivision, just can't make it. So I'm like, hey man, put it in low gear. He goes, it's an automatic. That's where we're at. I'm like,
fucking hell.
So I lean. He goes, it's a rental. I lean in. I'm like, okay, it's a 4-banger. You're in low gear. Drive is low. It will just do. Okay, here's what you need to do. I'm like, do you see the plow track? He goes, yeah. He goes, okay. I'm like, get in the plow track. When you feel like you're sliding, barely start going like this with your wheel and start giving it gas. You'll get up the hill. You just got to feather the gas and keep giving it gas until you're at about 20, 25 miles an hour to get up this hill. And just go like this with your wheel, serpentine, man. And you'll get up the hill. That's how you get this car up the hill. You'll be fine. He goes, okay.
It's a rental.
Doesn't listen to me at all. And just
floors it.
Does what he was doing in the first place. I begin to yell, serpentine, give it gas. You're fucked now, buddy. I am yelling obscenities at this dude. I am just shoveling my driveway, laughing my ass off. My neighbor is dying laughing. We're all laughing. And I'm like, this is like not a 5 or 10 minute ordeal. This is like 30, 45 minutes, an hour. Put it this way. I got up at 8. It was 8. I can tell you how long it was because at 8 o'clock, I woke up. I looked at her. I went, where's our son at? Our oldest son, because he had to work overnight. He goes, he's on his way home. He's here. I'm like, he'll be home in an hour. If he's doing X, Y, and Z, and I know traffic, he'll be home within 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to go shovel the driveway, get everything taken care of.
Yeah.
That's when this started. Colton called me, and I went, hey, man, where are you stuck at? You're going to have to give me some time. He goes, I'm at the top of the hill. Who the fuck are you yelling at in the middle of the street? And I went, stay where you're at. This dude's going to get himself killed today. So this dude, so I yell at this guy. I went, stop. He goes, why? I went, there's cars trying to come down. I'm like, and they're not moving because of you. Now you're going to have a fucking problem at the entrance because you're an idiot. Don't fucking move. He goes, you can't. I went, shut the fuck up. Don't move.
Yeah.
There's like, Colton comes in. There's like 3 or 4 callers that come in. Colton's like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden I'm like, dude, me and yelling. I went, man, I felt like yelling to you. I'm like, dude, wherever you're at, I went, wherever you came from, go back to because you're going to die because you don't know how to drive in the snow.
Yeah.
My neighbor is so savage. Goes, John, quit trying to help this man. We obviously need him out of the gene pool. It's time to thin the herd. I'm like, what the fuck?
The guy I've talked to, right?
Yup. He goes, I kind of look up, and this guy fucking finally gets it. I'm like, this guy's going to die. Instead, I'm not yelling at him no more. My neighbor is. Fucking, you're going to die today, man. He's yelling at him. Thin in the herd today. Like, Finally, this dude gets out, and we're fucking sitting out there just bullshitting. It wasn't like an hour and 15-minute, 20-minute ordeal for this dude to get out of our like up the top of the hill. And we're yelling at him. We're fucking this. I hope he made it. I really do. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but that dude wasn't going far. Just saying.
Oh, Jesus.
It was so bad. It was fucking funny though. But he had a cheering section. It wasn't cheering great. It was fucking funny as shit though. But I noticed something about snow days as well. What is with snow days and like hygiene just going out the fucking window? Like it was 7:30 and I realized I haven't brushed my teeth for the day and I've been outside. I'm still wearing the same clothes from the day before because I just keep putting my snowsuit over it and going out and shoveling snow. Haven't showered. Hair is all ratty. I look like I just rolled out of a dumpster and I'm just like, I do this every snow day. Like anytime there's snow and I have to do this, my hygiene goes out the window. I don't know what it is with those days.
I have no idea.
Did you ever notice?
She's just like you're alone.
Am I alone on this?
I think mom said she does it. You asked her also, but no.
I just didn't realize I didn't shower, brush my teeth, or nothing. I was just.
I'll wear like a pair of short shorts for a few days around the house, but like that doesn't seem horrible to me. I'll still shower.
Yeah, I was just like, that is. I'm like, man, I just felt gross. It was bad. Just felt nasty. You know.
Well, you are.
I know. Sometimes. So that was our snow days fun. So I also noticed a couple other something else. So my wife, if you guys don't know, my wife is what is it? What do you do for Sensi? Or what do you call
Consultant?
that? A consultant for Sensi?
Mhm.
Is that what your title is?
Yeah.
Okay. So my wife's a consultant for Sensi. If you ever need that, this isn't like a push for the product. Actually, it can be because I'm going to recommend it. This is kind of nice. And you guys listen, make fun of me all you want, but it's kind of nice. So she's a consultant for Sensi, so we get like the free stuff to try at our house, so she can consult people with. So she put it's like a nightlight freshener in our bathroom.
Oh yeah.
So
we got one of those also.
Yeah. So the other day, I got up like at 5:30 in the morning. I had to poop real bad, but I wanted to go back to sleep, and I didn't want to flip on the fucking light in the bathroom. But the night light that the Sensi gave was perfect. Like it was it was like pooping by candlelight.
This sounds like a Pajitsky effect.
A what?
Pajitsky effect from Christina P's podcast. It's like when adults find out dumb shit in their life that they like thought as a child they had to do.
Yeah. So pooping,
you finally found out what a nightlight is. Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyways, but pooping by candlelight when you want to go back to bed, it was quite nice. Like I sat there, the light was perfect. Plus I had the little Sensi thing on. I didn't have to flip on the fan, and that loud motherfucker didn't have to come on. This thing was perfect for the midnight pooping. So you could go back to bed.
The mood.
Dude, it was perfect.
For the midnight pooping vibe.
I love. Listen, go buy one and enjoy it. Listen, if you ever had listen. I didn't have to turn on the fan, so I wasn't sitting in my own fucking stank.
Send us your poop reviews.
My poop reviews?
Yeah, send us. Have the viewers send us their poop reviews with the Sensi.
Yeah, like go buy one, and then it's fantastic. It was kind of nice, and I woke up in the morning and told her, I went, hey, I want to let you know something, and she just looked at me and she goes,
you got to think of these original marketing like thought process, Andrea. Come on.
Okay.
Like, what did you just? She just literally looked at me and she was like, "Why? Yep. Why are you? What is?
Yeah, connected to the Zoomers. John's just an old Zoomer.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
slightly.
I'm a little bit more in touch. Yes. I would say that. I'm pretty much in the middle of a guy. I don't know.
I got nothing.
I got nothing on that. But I was just noticed, but no, try it. Get the Scentsy thing. What is it called?
They're mini warmers. It's just a little, you plug it into the wall and it can go like sideways. It fits your outlets. So if your outlets are one way, it turns so it's upright. It's just a mini warmer.
It's a mini warm, yeah. And it was fucking get one for your bathroom. Poop by candlelight. All right.
There's one in the boys' bathroom too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get their reviews of it.
Yeah, they'd fall back asleep in there by that because they're in there for so long.
I've been close to that before.
So this happened to me the other day. I'm talking to somebody. And
cheating?
Nope. And this is how this story begins. And I didn't even know. I didn't know how, I froze. I just froze in the story. Because these are the two opening sentences in the story was, so I know this guy named Roach, and he's a pretty good guy because he gets pure Coke.
What?
Would you like me to repeat the sentences? The guy goes, yeah. I know this guy named Roach. He's a pretty good guy because he gets pure Coke. I went, first of all, I've never met a good guy by the name of Roach. Second of all, I didn't know that was a qualification of being a good person if you can get pure cocaine. Like, where does those meet? I didn't know that was part of church service on Sundays.
Oh.
Any explanations on these?
I got nothing. It all depends on who you were talking to.
I was talking to Jamie.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, man. He goes, oh, I just finally got a good, I might have a good, a mushroom hookup or something like that finally.
And like Cali weed also.
And Cali weed finally here because Kentucky sucks. And he goes, it's from this dude named Roach. He's a really trustworthy guy, man. You know how I know? Because he gets pure cocaine. I went, I don't think, and he just kept continuing with the story.
Yeah.
So I stopped him, and Allison's fiance was in the room, and I stopped him. I went, hey, man. He goes, what's up? I went, great story. Loved it. He goes, yeah. I'm like, say the first two lines again. He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, the guy's name and how he's trustworthy. And as soon as I said that, Josh's eyes was in the background. I wish I could have screenshotted it because Josh's eyes turned into like pizza pans. He was like, oh shit. It's got and Jamie goes, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck is going on, man? And Josh's like, his name is Roach and he goes pure cocaine. It's like screaming in the background. It was fucking hilarious.
I hope you didn't.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my brain where it's just those things. I don't see any problem with it at all. I just say them and it's just like, God. And I continue.
I was just like, what?
Because we're talking about a drug dealer. To me, that should be on a resume of a drug dealer, right?
My name is Roach and I get
and his name is Roach and he gets pure cocaine. I mean, if you're a drug dealer, I mean, that's a pretty good stat for on the back of a baseball card, I guess. Yeah. You know, in the drug dealing world, I mean, I guess he's like the Mike Trout then. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it was so fucking funny.
There's your title for the podcast this week. In the drug world, he's Mike Trout.
Or just his name is Roach.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, the story was just perfect. And you were just telling it to tell me. And I was just like, I don't know if he realizes how gold, this story can be. If he just kind of fluffs it up. You know?
Oh, it's such a ridiculous one.
was just writing down. No.
It was funnier than shit. So it was great. So another product placement, and then all that good stuff. So weighted blankets. Do everyone have weighted blanket?
You stole mine.
Yes.
I've used them.
Weighted blankets are amazing. I think everyone should get one. They're fantastic.
I don't like them.
You don't like them? I love it. It's like sleeping in a hug.
I get too hot.
That's sometimes I do as well, and that's fine. Here's the problem with the weighted blankets. Is if you have two bad knees and you're in the middle of sex and the blanket gets wrapped around those knees and you can't lift the 30 pounds because, well, you got bad knees.
I love that she started laughing at you. She's just like, oh, I didn't realize that happened.
Oh, she did. She knew it happened. She started laughing at me. She was like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, my legs are gone. She was like, and what? I'm like, the blanket. She was like, kick it off. I'm like, I can't. It's the weighted blankets and my knees aren't working.
That's why Dad didn't like the weighted blanket. Not the sex part, but because of his knees. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I was like, I can't.
I couldn't move.
Yeah, I couldn't move. She is now laughing her ass off at me.
Mm-hmm.
I am now I am literally trying to do the cobra position of the yoga, the upward cobra, so I can throw my hands back because I can't move. And I finally got the blanket off so I could continue doing what I was doing. And now my wife's laughing. I'm just like, I'm just going to power right through this and pretend like this isn't happening right now.
Yeah.
So
I did laugh.
weighted blankets are fantastic unless you have bad knees and it's sexy time. That's all I got. That's all I got on product placements and all that. I do have some oddities I would like to point out. Just two. Actually, just one. I'm skipping the other one.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about him. He's a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, no, I got a couple. I do have two. I had three. I'm skipping one. We're going to two. We only got to two. Weird habits. Does anybody have weird habits? And this jumped in my head the other day and about this person, and I know about this weird habit about this person because I was putting on my I'll get into it, but weird habits. You have weird habits? Anybody have like weird habits?
I don't think so.
Peeing in public a lot.
So I have a friend who does this to all of his socks, like new socks. He'll put on a brand new pair of socks, and when he does, he'll put an R and an L on the new socks, like in permanent marker.
Nice.
So those
Is this my
socks
dad?
Does your dad do this? Your dad does not fucking do this, does he?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Not talking about your dad. Let's talk about another buddy of mine who does that because he's like, once you put on that sock, it's married to that foot. And I'm like, what? He goes, once you, and the other day, I got it. And that the reason, this is why I jumped in my head. I kind of get it and I understood it because I was putting on my pair of dress socks. Like I like the long socks, like the long dress socks. I was putting on my boots. And I looked at my sock and I went, oh, this one kind of goes, and they're an older pair. I'm like, oh, this one kind of goes to the right. I'm like, it kind of looked like a right left sock. And I went, as I put them on, I went, man, you would think they would make right and left. Oh my God.
They do.
Yes, they do make right and left socks. Foot socks. And then that jumped in my head that this buddy of mine puts an L and an R when he buys new socks. He'll put in, like, if it's a new pair of socks, he'll put them on and then put an R and an L on them. Because that sock is now married to that foot.
To that.
That's so weird.
That's what I said. I kind of understand it now.
There's the Bombas socks that have the left and right, and that's when Dad started doing it. When he started getting those socks, and he was like, "Oh, all of my socks need this."
Yeah, I'm like, that's a weird fucking habit.
But I'm pretty sure Bombas is it's stitched differently so that it goes with your arch of your feet also.
Yeah, that's a high end sock because your dad's bougie, and that's where you get that from.
Yeah.
Because you guys are extra.
Exactly.
Trust me. You won't know how extra here. You want to tell you how extra your dad is real quick? So he calls me the other day. For everyone, his dad is currently on a federal vacation. So he calls me the other day and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing much." I'm like, "Oh man, I got something funny to tell you, dude." I'm like, "Dude, I started making mead. You know, I'm gonna try. I found this mead recipe. I tried it out." He goes, "Oh yeah, what'd you do?" So I explained what I did, and he goes, "Oh, where's it fermenting?" I'm like, "Oh, I got it sitting on top of my refrigerator. It's in the house. Not a big deal." He goes, "No man, what you need to do is get a 5-gallon bucket and put warm water in it every day. Warm water in it every day. That way it fermentates faster and it cures quicker. That's what you need to do." And then he goes, "You need to rotate out, and you need to burp it, blah blah blah." And it was a 15-minute rant to the point where the federal government had to put on a timeout, and he had to call me back from his federal condo and tell me and finish. I was laughing. I was laughing my ass off, dude. I was dying.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And to the point that your mom went, I told your mom about it. Your mom went, "You're extra as well." I'm like, "Yes, I am. Yes, I am." But it's fucking funny.
What other weird habits?
That's just a weird habit I noticed, and I kind of get it now. Is that he puts an R and an L in a sock?
I can't think of any.
I couldn't think of it. I don't have any weird habits. My only weird habit is my routine. Like my shower routine is the same. Like I get in the shower, I brush my teeth, I wash my hair, I wash my face, I scrub my body. I'm out of the shower.
You have a beauty routine.
And then I get out of the shower, I put on deodorant, I put on beard oil, I comb my hair, I comb the knots out of my fucking pubic hair beard, and then I lotion up, and then I get dressed. That's my morning routine every morning. That's it. That's my hygiene routine. Like that's my weird habit. Like anybody would be like, "Dude, it's a routine." It is to the T that I know it takes me exactly 22 minutes to get ready.
I wash my body twice in the shower. That might be a little weird.
No,
I don't think so.
But I do like acne wash, or I do like normal soap, smelly soap, and then acne wash afterwards.
No, I was just like.
But I think my funniest one is I smell my septum ring constantly. Like I twist it around and.
That is disgusting.
It's because it has that kind of like. It has a weird smell to it. It smells like whenever you're gauging your ears. It's the same kind of smell.
You guys are strange. I got nothing on that. You guys are strange. So yeah, I was like, that's a weird fucking habit, but I kind of understand it now. And then just get
or with the nose piercings, you get these really gnarly boogers that hang on to them, and they're so fun to pick because they're just so giant.
You are very easily entertained, aren't you? Yep.
I can entertain myself for hours. It's so easy.
That. So
we went and saw Jackass last night.
Oh my god! If you haven't seen that movie, go see it.
Jackass
seen it twice.
Forever. It was good.
So Machine Gun Kelly's in the movie.
Unfortunately.
Thank God it's only a few minutes. I was so happy when I saw Tyler the Creator, though.
Hold on. Back to Machine Gun Kelly. Did you watch his performance at the NHL All-Star game?
It was on, but I did not watch it.
I know it's probably not the best format to listen to a Machine Gun Kelly live performance. So I went downstairs and I listened to it. I'm like, there's no way this guy's this popular sounding this bad.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
So I went downstairs after that and I muted the hockey game, got on the YouTubes, and I YouTubed a live performance of Machine Gun Kelly. He is not very pleasant on the ear holes, is he?
No.
Like, not pleasant on the ear holes, not pleasant on the eyes. Like,
he has some old rap songs that are like fun songs. But like all of it, I don't like any of his pop punk stuff. I really just don't.
Not my.
And like I'm really not the biggest fan of like even Blink-182
Nope.
and stuff like that. And so for me, it's also just not my genre, but I think it's fucking horrible. And it's a 32-year-old rapping or writing about high school love and all this shit. And it's just like, oh, this seems kind of gross. This seems like not the person that should be singing this.
He was the one who was, when he was 23, talking about Kylie Jenner,
Oh, yeah.
when she was 17 at the time.
Yeah, you said that. You talked about that.
Yeah, his music is not great. Not if you're a fan of his, more
like
power to
of
you.
all the people that could have played at the All-Star game, that's what you come up with.
Yeah, like you can't get Green Day back. When the All-Star game was here in St. Louis, they had Green Day.
Yeah.
But then again, 30 seconds into their opening live set, they went, "Come on, St. Louis, get the fuck up," on live TV, and then just continued on from there. And NHL was like, "Thanks for showing up. We appreciate you, and we don't need that." And then this Machine Gun Kelly, my God, not fucking great.
No.
I don't know what to fucking say about it. They're not very pleasant on the ear holes, but I don't know. So
what's better? Wait, what's better? MGK or the Black Hole Sun cover?
Black Hole Sun cover.
You really wanted to pin me into the corner, didn't you? They're about equally as painful at my level, if you want to be honest. They're equally trash. Like once it becomes trash, it's trash. It doesn't get better. It's not like, let me put some sprinkles on it and it makes it all better. No, it's still trash. I'm just saying. It's trash.
I'm gonna get you to like a Gwar song or something.
I like
and
Gwar. I've seen Gwar 3 times live.
Like then I just don't understand.
I like.
Don't get it.
What's that?
I just don't get like your thought process with vocalists like that.
Hey,
but
I'm weird. What can I say? So, did you see the sighting news in St. Louis?
No.
We're running
crime rates going down?
No. Actually, not really. No,
I thought that was a decent one.
It was a good one. So the 314 is officially running out of numbers. So we're getting a new area code.
636 not good enough?
636 is in St. Louis. Outer. Southern part of Missouri.
Hmm.
So St. Louis is getting, the 314 is officially running out. And they're getting a new area code.
Which is?
557. Here's what I found interesting that though. St. Louis is getting a new area code to 557. So if you want to keep your 314, you got to keep your number.
Okay.
Which I might have to pass down my 314 number down to people. It might become like New York.
You're gonna sell your 314 number.
It might. Like in New York, people pay like $2,000 for a 212.
I wonder if I could do that eventually with 951. If I keep it long enough.
So so did you have the area codes? They came out with the area codes back in the day?
No.
It was by the populous area. And who the more popular areas got the shorter number, like the 212, since New York was very popular, 212 was the fastest on the rotary phone, the dial.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Without ruining the rotary phone. So that's how you got the 212, 312, and 213. So that's New York, Chicago, and LA, because they're the more popular area on the rotary phone. That's what I found very interesting. And the least popular areas got the zeros in them, because the zero, for people who never use a rotary phone,
did you know in Europe it starts with 0 on rotary phone?
Really?
I still remember my dad's number from when he was in Okinawa. 0116171.
Yeah, you would have to. and you would have to, if someone was overseas certain areas, you would have to dial it differently. It would be a number off of everything.
Yeah, I know it's all goofy and how
Yeah,
and dial back and forth between countries and stuff like that, but not anymore with cell phones. Cell phones is making it pretty
yeah,
simple.
no, not yeah.
But no, I just thought it was interesting. The rotary phone, like the
That is
reason why.
kinda cool.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
My grandma had a powdered blue one. It was cool as shit. I used to play with that all the time. Like powdered blue.
Powdered blue. Yeah, you ever see like the TikToks of the people that don't know how to?
Oh, that was one of the
just baffles
funniest
me.
things.
That
Yeah, because
honestly.
I still had 1 or 2 rotary phones that I used as a kid.
Mhm.
It wasn't in our house, but like grandparents and stuff. And so that like there was a few uncles and stuff like that that would like show me it and be like, "Do you even know how to fucking use this thing?" And I was like, "Yes, asshole."
Yeah, I know how to use it, but yeah, it's funny to watch them try to use that.
What we got?
So, how do you think you're going to explain this one to the insurance company?
What the hell?
Did you see it?
Where the fuck did it come from?
There was a storm in like Kentucky or something like that, or a storm. I don't know if it was Kentucky or something like that came through, and
I'm listening.
and it fucking just a boat. I just seen it. All it just said was boat accident. I was like, nice.
It
I'm
looked
like,
it might have been in their garage and it like flew out.
I would say it was in their backyard and it just came over the top.
What the fuck are you doing with a canoe in your
Honk.
Just you store it in the backyard, in like the shed or something like that. You know, I was like, oh my gosh.
Can we pause real quick? I'm gonna piss myself.
Yeah, dude. And we're back. So yeah, so I don't know. You just explain that as a boat accident to your insurance company?
flying boat?
I was in a boat accident. My car. Oh yeah, yeah. I hit my car.
Yeah, I would want to get in contact directly with their like fraud agency and be like, "Can I please send you this video?" Like, please.
Yeah, no shit. Where did
Like,
it come from?
please,
yeah.
You need to see this. I promise.
Came out of nowhere.
I was in a boat accident. Where was the accident that took place? At my home.
At my
address.
driveway.
At my home address. Their insurance gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah.
Like,
What'd you hit with the boat? My car.
I don't know how to do that because a normal call to me is not enough.
Yeah,
like I don't trust the normal secretary bid or the fucking person that's given a script. Like, let me talk to someone that can actually understand what I'm saying.
Boat flew out of nowhere, hit car.
I promise. Like,
so you two have long hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, everyone has long hair that I know except for me. Have you guys ever had lice?
Nope.
Yes.
You have?
I have not.
Yeah.
Like, how was that for you?
I was in like 3rd grade or something. The fucking bullying was worse than the fucking lice itself. It was just like really itchy for a while. My teacher paid attention and was like, "Hey, he's itching his head a fucking lot." And went home and we did like the comb and like treated it with tea tree and everything and wrapped my head up. And it was gone in like a day or 2.
Oh my God.
So I'm trying to remember where this was at. That's what I was looking. I was trying to remember where it was at. But it doesn't say. Ah, man. This is the worst case of head lice ever. And I'm going to show you the TikTok from the news article. I'm going to share it to you. So you can see the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands.
Watch this now.
We want to
Years
say
of
before
life.
and after on this section here. These eggs are really impacted. I already applied the treatment.
Look at that.
So now I'm going to get our comb. I'm going to add a little bit more to her hair. But I want you guys to see
Years
how
of
easy it's going to
lice.
come out of her hair. Put a little bit more in her hair. These are these eggs. They are very impacted in her hair, so I want you guys to see how good it's going to come out. This transformation is going to be really, really good. Tilt your head, sweetie. I just want you to see
By
as
the
I'm
way, they had to
combing
make a
through
special sterilized room for this poor girl.
how easy it's going to come out. There's some right here.
Oh my God.
Oh!
I just kind of want you to see the transformation of.
Stop sharing that. Yeah, can you?
No.
First of all, that poor girl. Second of all, they had to make a sterilized room just to treat this poor girl's hair.
That's so gross.
That's so.
I want to ask some questions. Seems
Ask.
like it would be rude.
Nope. Ask away, my friend. I want to hear your questions.
What the fuck happened to this girl that she let this go for so long?
I think she was like a 7 or 8-year-old girl. And
How fucking shitty are her parents?
let's just go with that.
Pretty bad.
Like, there's a few layers to this of like,
Yeah.
where the fuck was she being treated this badly, or why was she treating herself this badly that she just let this go on? That's kind of where my thought goes to. Because if this is an adult and they were just by themselves, that's sad as shit.
Yep.
And they need help.
When I was in grade school, we lived in Hawaii, and they did this. They checked everyone's hair like often, like maybe twice a month or something. They called it ukus. It had like the picture, like they would legit like check everyone's head, and like the people that had to go to a different area, everyone was like, so I know what you mean by like the bullying thing. I never had them.
Yeah, I didn't have them either. I remember when they checked them for like checked them in school, like when we were in
Yeah,
school.
in school they check
this
them
was in
every
school.
once in a while.
It was like a card that they'd give you, and you'd have to go get checked.
Yeah. How pissed off you ever been at one of your buddies, James? Like the maddest you've ever been.
I've fought a few.
Like you just gotten like fist fights? You?
Yeah.
What's
Pretty
the dumbest reason you've ever been mad at somebody?
They dated an ex.
That's why you got mad at them?
Yeah, that's like
The dumbest
so
reason
hot.
I got into a fight was someone made a dumb joke, and like I kind of slapped them on the chest as kind of like a dude thing of like, oh, that was dumb, and kind of hit him on the chest, and he like fucking shoved me for it. And so I just turned around and lost my shit and started wailing on him.
So because he cracked a joke and you touched them the wrong way, you guys got into a fight?
Pretty much.
So like, do you ever get into a fight because someone like made a prank on you or something like that and it just went too far?
I have.
Yes. Yeah.
But you've never, I don't know, killed somebody because of it?
No.
No.
And not just killed somebody, but not run them over with your car. And not just once, but twice. Like, run them over.
And then do it again.
Turned around and came back to make sure you
did the mercy killing, did the mercy hit.
Oh.
Now, ask me if that's a little bit too much.
I'm assuming.
Nah.
For what the crime that was committed.
Okay.
So we go to the wonderful state of Iowa, where a man will now be spending the rest of his life in prison because him and his buddy went out drinking one night. And they began to an argument because one buddy spread mayo on the other buddy's food. So he ran him over with his fucking car and then came back and ran him over to make sure he killed them.
Do you really hate mayo that much?
I guess so.
I mean, oh, wow.
Boy, he's going to get a lot of mayo now that he's going to prison. I don't think it's the mayo he's really not going to like it. It's going to be like that mayo that they used in.
So Dad can't have mustard, and I've done that to him and made him throw up before. But it was he got pissed. But
oh my God, he went down the street, turned around, and came back to strike him a second time to be sure he had completed the job.
Completed the job.
Drove his truck up and over this guy one last time.
Nice.
Oh, and then his truck broke down.
Did he go too fast at him?
I'm not 110% sure, but
that's insane.
He got some air off that guy's body.
Just ramped over his buddy, man, because he put fucking mayo.
That's just fucking nuts.
Now let's stick to
He's
Florida.
roadkill now.
Actually, that was in Iowa. Now let's go to Florida. You've stolen things. We've all stolen things, right?
No.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I've never stolen something in good faith.
Like an oxymoron. I don't know.
Now, I want to let you guess what the guy was doing prior. So this gentleman stole a car in good faith because he couldn't remember where he parked his own car.
He's on meth.
No, he was drunk.
Oh.
Came out of the bar, couldn't remember where he parked his car, stole a different car. It's better. And hold on. Let me unpack all this for you. Gentleman steals car because he couldn't find his. Gets stolen car stuck on train tracks. Train comes, hits car, parks stolen car in house that was next to train tracks.
So the train drug the stolen car into a house.
Yes. Drunk guy takes stolen car, gets stuck on railroad tracks. He runs because there's a train coming. Train comes, hits the car, sends the car flying into the house.
Oh my God.
But wait, I got bitches.
Oh.
My cousin, who's a train driver, killed an old lady a few months ago.
Oh my God.
Jesus, Jamie, stop it. Don't talk anymore about dumb shit. Let's talk about this house getting flown into a car, or this car getting flown into a house like it's Wizard of the fucking Oz.
Did it really?
Just bonk.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's not a good picture. Let's see. Oh, I could. Now look at this.
That's sorry.
Right, you're good. There's the car.
Holy shit. Martin County.
Oh my God.
Yep. There's the car.
Were people inside the house?
Yeah, they
Probably.
were sleeping.
Oh my God.
No one
that's
got hurt.
great.
Luckily, no one was hurt. No one was injured. But then the guy ran.
What are you expecting to happen then?
No, the guy ran and then called the cops. It was like, hey, man, it was me. I stole the car. I was the one who did that. I was going to return the car. And when I found mine.
That next sentence there kills me. It's like
I understand his thought process.
In the end, he said he thought it was best to flag down the responding deputies to let them know he was still looking for his car.
But did he ever find his car?
Dude, where's my car?
I think I'd get along with this guy. He seems so honest. I would be fine with this dude. Like, no, like legit. I think I would get along with this guy.
I bet his
I completely understand his thought process.
I bet his name is Roach, and he fucking has really good coke.
No, like for some reason, no, I get this guy. Like, he's just so honest. I'm just like, yeah, no, I get it.
Hey guys, still looking for my car though. If you find it, can you let me know where it's at?
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh
I'll
my
let your boy.
gosh.
That's awesome.
Man, I don't think you're going to be driving for a minute, big guy.
Thank God those people didn't get hurt. Jesus Christ. I can imagine the sound. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, honey, did you leave the dog outside?
Fortunately, they were not physically injured. Although the explosive sound of a driverless car smashing into the side of their home was clearly jolting.
Yeah, no kidding.
And their fucking bed vibrating from it. Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if they're like going at it at that moment in time? And it's like, baby, you really rocked the house.
Way too deep.
Man, I know. Oh,
You can't hit my cervix,
So
baby.
good.
It hurts.
I'm gonna get a
All
car
right.
to do it.
I got my last weird picture for everyone to see. And it's up there with the X-ray of the year. So I know one of our children is deathly afraid of spiders, or used to be. Deathly afraid of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of snakes. I will tell you that right now. That's my faux pas is snakes. I do not like snakes. You are any insect, pretty much.
I hate all insects.
Jamie, any bugs?
Doesn't bother me really.
But you wouldn't like go running, screaming away from insects, would you?
No.
I have serious Florida man instincts when it comes to snakes. I go running at them.
Yeah, I kind of jump back and I kind of like.
No, I go try to pick them up.
I don't want anything to deal with them. I don't want anything at all to deal with them.
I have such like a childlike mentality with snakes. I'm just like, oh, I want to grab it.
Now,
I don't know why at all.
Now, if you've seen a spider, would you go running through your house where you stepped on a high heel and it went through your heel?
No.
Well, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
Look at this. Where is it? There it is. Look at this. Look at this poor lady in Australia. Went running through her house, or went running away from a spider. Stepped on a high heel and sent it into her foot. You see this?
Yeah.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, a little ridiculous.
Hold on.
But then again, you said Australia, so the spider was how big?
It was that big.
And was it flying? Did it have vampire fangs? What kind of spider are we talking about?
Here, it's only a centimeter and a half wide. Wait, hold on. Nope.
I'm just imagining Andrew's imagination of an Australian spider has like wings, fucking tentacles.
Yep,
It's like,
no thank you. Oof, nope.
It's just a little spider. This is what gets me though.
Oh.
This is the best. I love X-rays when they're like this.
with stuff inside of it.
Oof.
So it's top down.
It went through her heel, like through her heel.
But where is this X-ray from? So just straight top down?
View.
Top down. Yeah.
So you see the outline of the shoe, and then you
Did
see
they move the
going
fucking
through.
shoe to take this X-ray?
No, you're just seeing the shadows. Like this is all shadow
That's
right
the
here.
shoe.
Or that's the shoe. Like,
No, that's the shoe. It's in a different angle.
I don't know how they did it. But yep. That's her
As someone who's had something similar to that happen, not a shoe, I stepped on a fish hook when I was a kid, and it
Ooh.
went through the bottom up through the top of my foot. So
I've had my thumb chopped off,
okay,
you know.
I've had my heel cut off.
Yeah, did that too. But
I've just broken ribs. That's like my worst.
so you want to add
Getting hit by a
irony?
car.
You want to add the irony to that story? She works for the shoe company.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny. I'm just imagining her house like flooded with stilettos now.
She worked for the shoe company, and she goes. She was back to work within a couple of weeks. She was fine. She's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It was just she made full recovery.
It
But
looks like it barely missed everything. Yeah.
yeah, it went right through her heel. But they had to she had to get it surgically removed. But she was
I'm
like,
sure. Yeah.
I work for the shoe company. Like she's a sales rep for like the shoe company or some shit like that.
That's
How fucking
a
great is
marketing
that?
ploy.
That's just that's the story of The Office. Anytime there's a new person, they're like, "Hey, heard Elaine's story?" Like, fucking see what she does with our stilettos. That's how fucking strong they are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, it'd be like one of those stories of like, you need to use this to sell them. This is how strong our heels are. You can shove your fucking foot through it.
You can shove it through your foot. That's how strong.
Yeah.
There's a horror movie where someone's killed with a stiletto.
That's what I thought. I was trying to think of.
Actually,
I had it in my head.
The one that pops into my head was Single White Female. She kills that chick's fiance with a fucking stiletto.
Yeah.
Oof, right through the face. That was the name.
And you always see the Mexican girls that like try to use it as like a blade. I just love the thought of like someone hurt, like one of those girls getting someone in the temple and just like, go, you're done.
So now that marijuana is becoming pretty much a staple
Yeah.
Over in London, over in England, they had a problem in a small town.
Oh no.
Because of the farms, that the people got fed up and they had to start cracking down on the marijuana farms in this town because they were having rolling fucking blackouts. Because there's so many marijuana farms in the town. And I'm not talking regular, like a blackout once a day. I'm talking like 4 or 5 a day. They were losing power. Because there were so many marijuana farms in this town.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Rotherham, the crackdown in Rotherham after electricity surges triggered by drug production plunged homes into darkness up to 4 times a day.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Are you serious?
That's fucking hilarious.
You want to hear the numbers in the 3 months since they started the crackdown? What the cops have busted?
Huh.
In 3 months, officers have shut down 61 cannabis farms, seized 6,797 plants.
Holy crap.
With a street value of 6.8 million pounds.
Yeah. Yep.
Have arrested 25 suspects. Yeah. How? It's in South Yorkshire. That's where it is. South Yorkshire. Where did I say it was?
Said that town is controlled by 17 organized crime gangs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have that. Just legalize the marijuana. If you're having that kind of problems, is it legalized in London?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
If you're having that kind of problem, just legalize it. Literally, just save yourself the headaches. Legalize it. Make some money off of it. Start selling the drugs. London. 4 times a day. 4 times. Can you imagine having blackouts 4 times a day because of fucking marijuana farms?
Nope.
I love my marijuana, but I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, you better fucking be sharing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got? You guys got anything else? That's all I wanted to share this week.
Scented with a twist at Scentsy.us, so you can get your bathroom nightlight.
You're a magical.
Listen, it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I didn't have to turn on the fan, so I didn't have to hear the fucking fan going. I didn't have to sit on my own poop smell because I smelled like, what is it? What is the scent of the month?
It's sunburst and bamboo or something like that. It's actually pretty
Watch, John's gonna start doing his nails also and lose his fucking.
Let's just listen. Pump those brakes. And it was nice. And then I had to turn on the lights and enough light to wipe my butt and see what the fuck I was doing. Washed my hands, went back to bed. Didn't have to. Dude, it was Perfect. I'm just saying, try it. Next time you have to get up in the middle of the night, don't turn on the light. Just have this thing. It's great.
All kinds of different.
Well, yeah, I'll just poop. Oh, I'm so sorry. What was that?
No, they're all kinds of different styles, shapes,
Yeah.
sizes.
Just saying, get the
Yeah,
mini.
I
What is it,
poop in
mini
the
warmer?
dark.
Mini warmer.
That's
And
the
family
mini
makes
warmer.
fun of me for it.
This way, you don't have to poop in the dark.
Like candlelight.
It's pooping by candlelight.
That's all I got.
Jamie,
Nothing much. Kinkle_eater. I don't think so. Yeah, you're gonna try to be in town with you at some point in the near future.
Sweet.
So we'll probably be on a Wednesday so we can record
nice.
in person. And yeah.
Cool. Redbeard Knife and Leather. Get yourself an axe, throwing axe. Get yourself a Lucille. If you see him sitting here on my desk or on our table, you can see him. Tell Ed we said hello. Go to Anchor, become a supporter of the podcast. If you want to be a really cool supporter of the podcast, go to lostlosers.com, buy a t-shirt, 15% off if you spend over 50. Get us on Twitter at losers_loss. Find us on Instagram at lost_loser_podcast. You can find us on TikTok. I got an idea for a TikTok I might start doing. I'll run it by you guys. All right. Other than that, love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Oh,
Push the button.
I hit the wrong button. Now we're ending.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.